Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope your day is off to a great start. Happy end of November. Crazy, right? Here we are. It's the end of the month yet again. Another month has flown by and it's time to discuss empties. Today I'm going to tackle my home fragrance empties for the month of November, and tomorrow I'm going to go through my beauty trash with you. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're subscribed. But yeah, today I'm going to tell you about all of the candles and wax melts that I used up during the month of November. If you are new here, I'm going to be mentioning things like candle lamps, candle crocks, and if you don't know what either of those two candle accessories are, you're in luck, because guess what? I have a video all about that. So in the description box right below this video, there's going to be a ton of links, but one of the links that you will find in there is the link to my candle crock and candle lamp 101 video. I basically discuss both of those devices, tools, I guess, in your, home fragrance arsenal, how to use them, which is better for you, whether you absolutely need them, which one you should pick, or if you should get both, just kind of break down some stuff in that video. So if that is new to you, be sure to check that out. Also down there will be links to everything that I am showing here in terms of if you want to buy this stuff, you can, there's links. There's discount codes, so if you want to save a little bit of money, I have a discount code with both Homeworx and Kringle. Those should both save you 15% off of your purchase. But yeah, so this video, basically these empties videos are just an opportunity for me to give you guys final thoughts. I'm not going to be going like super in depth in terms of like fragrance notes or anything like that, because all of these candles have individual reviews already. I'm just going to tell you whether, I really enjoyed it. If there was anything that I noticed over the course of like burning the candle or melting the wax melt that was funky or off, whether I would, just recommend this product to a friend to try out if they were in the market. So yeah, anyway. Let's get into it. Let's do it. All right, I'm going to switch it up a little bit today, and I'm actually going to start with the wax melts, and then we will move into the candles. Now, most of the wax melts that I have are from Scentsy. I am not a consultant. I have no interest in that. My best friend is a consultant. I buy all of my Scentsy from her. Her name's Lisa Roberry. Most of you know her. She's incredible. Lisa doesn't live by me, but she knows what I like. She does a really good job of getting to know her customers. I really admire her ability to connect with people and remember what they like and make suggestions. And she's also just like a really, honest, straightforward person. So I love her. But if you are looking for a consultant that is maybe like near you, like in your town, or maybe even down the street from you, go to the main Scentsy website. You can enter in your zip code, and all of the consultants that are near you within a like certain mile radius or whatever will pop up, and then you can just kind of narrow down from there who you want to connect with. So, but Lisa's great. Yeah, anyway, most of this stuff is from Scentsy. There is, I think, like one Kringle. Let's start with the Kringle melt. I definitely think that in terms of wax melts, like my go-to is always going to be Scentsy, but I have found some really great performing wax melts from Kringle as well. This happens to be one of them here. But I am not one of those people that's like a huge vendor wax person. I just found too many inconsistencies with that. Also, I find that vendor wax is definitely like a one day and done type of deal for me in my experience. And so I get at least a couple, 3, sometimes 4 days out of my Scentsy wax, depending on what fragrance it is. It's not every single Scentsy bar that lasts me like multiple days. I don't want to like imply that. There are some that are lighter than others. And honestly, I have so much of it that I don't mind switching it out every couple days, but I don't want to switch it out every day. Like that's just, I have a lot of warmers and so I just go through a lot of wax. So anyway, that is kind of why I tend to stick with Scentsy. I think it's just, there's consistency there for me, and they also have a lot of my favorite smells. So, but when we are talking about Kringle Candle, I do really enjoy their melts, and I know that they recently changed kind of the concentration of the fragrance oils in them, so I think they're performing really well. One of my favorites from them, definitely my favorite apple scent from Kringle, is their Country Candle Apple Cider Cake. This is delicious. It really does smell like an apple cider tart or cake. It's a beautiful, fruity, fall gourmand to my nose. Now, I also really like this one during the holidays as well because it has that nice spice to it. It's just lovely, and yeah, this is my fave. I have people asking me sometimes, like, what's your favorite apple scent from Kringle? And for me, it's either the Radiant Apple from the Reserve line or it's this. Like, this is just great. I don't know if that Radiant Apple is available right now, but man, that was delicious. And if it ever pops back into stock in the Reserve line, you should try it. It's so good. All right, I have a Scentsy holiday brick here. I love how they did the bricks in the like tree-shaped format this year. I just think it's so cute. Anyway, bricks are obviously massive. Here's a regular Scentsy bar and here is a brick. So you're getting a lot of wax here. But this was the orange spice and everything nice. I really like this. I found this to be a really powerful performer, good strength and throw. It's a really nice scent too. It's more of a perfumey orange to my nose. It definitely has some spice to it, but it's not overly spicy. I really like this one all over the house, but I also think this is a really nice either kitchen or bathroom scent. The citrus note in here is just really lovely. Smells kind of clean, but then also at the same time, like I mentioned, a little bit perfumey. I just really like this a lot. Do I like it enough to put it in my club? No, absolutely not. But I think it was definitely worth trying. All right, we're gonna go through these just a little bit faster here because I don't want this to be like a 30-minute, it's probably gonna be a 30-minute video. I'm just warning you now, but I'm trying for it to not be. All right, Cashmere Leaves. This one was nice. I like the performance of this. This has kind of a neat, like unique apple scent to it. Again, we've got some spice in here. It's not overly spicy, but this was really lovely. I would repurchase this, but I would not put it in my club. The ones that are previous Bring Back My Bars, I'm just gonna quickly mention those because you can't get them. And there's a number of those in here that I was kind of saving from previous Bring Back My Bars specifically for either the fall or the holidays, so I'm starting to use those now. So we have Perk Me Up, which is just a straightforward kind of coffee type fragrance. I really like this one. I would vote for this to come back for sure. Spiced Berries. I don't even remember when this one came out, but this is a perfumey berry scent. I liked it. I didn't love it. I don't think that I would necessarily even vote for this one to come back, but it was nice. Spiced Orange Harvest. I don't even remember when this one was from, but this is nice. This is definitely an orange pomade type scent. This orange is a little bit more straightforward. It's not quite as perfumey as the orange spice and everything nice, but they're somewhat similar to each other. But I really like the spice note in here. There's definitely some clove in here. There's also like a touch of cinnamon, I feel like. It's just a really great scent. Love that. Would vote for that. I'm always gonna vote for Happy Birthday because she is the best, and I have 7 of these in my club. I love Happy Birthday. It smells like funfetti birthday cake, but there are some people I discovered this year who think it smells like chocolate marble cake, which was crazy to me because I was like, how? It smells exactly like funfetti birthday cake, but every nose is different, you guys. Like, what I smell isn't necessarily what you're going to smell out of a fragrance. Like, all of our little receptors in our noses, they're all slightly different. So, and that also explains why some people can smell something and go, this is the most incredible thing that I have ever, like, breathed through my nasal passages. And other people are like, that is the most vile, disgusting pile of dog turds that I have ever smelled in my life, and I want you to get it away from me. Like, it can be so polar opposite, right? Like, personal tastes and preferences are so unique, and yeah, noses are a funny thing. But anyway, this was Autumn Blaze Maple. Fun fact, I actually planted 2 Autumn Blaze maples in my yard this year. I love those trees. Have you ever seen the colors that they change? And oh, they're beautiful. Like this kind of yellowy and like a really pretty like orange tint as well on like the outside part of the leaves. Man, those trees are stunning. I love them. I'm a huge tree person. I live in Oregon, so we like our trees here. Anyway, that tree smells nothing like this bar, I can tell you that. But this is a really nice, just kind of slightly masculine, interesting fall. There's some spices in here. I feel like there's a touch of like a gourmand note in here, but overall this comes across as kind of a perfumey scent to me, but I love it. I would vote for this to come back for sure. Okay, this is Sleigh Ride. This was part of like a holiday collection from Scentsy. I really did like this one. It has a tree note to it, but again, this one's coming across perfume. I feel like I'm using the word perfumey a lot. What I mean by that is it just kind of smells almost like, it doesn't smell edible. It doesn't really smell, I don't know what the other word I'm looking for is, but it just smells like something that you could almost put in like a body spray format or a perfume, and you could wear it and you would be like, I really like this. But as a home fragrance, I don't actually really, in certain rooms, I will do a perfumey scent. But for the most part, what I like around the house is mostly gourmands, mostly fruity scents. Yeah, if it smells edible, I love it. If it smells perfumey, I want to wear it like on my body, but I don't necessarily want my house to smell like that, if that makes sense. So anyway, this was interesting. I would not repurchase this though after melting it. Good performer though. So if you're looking for a good performer, it was that. All right, frosted cinnamon roll. This smells exactly like the name. It smelled like a frosted cinnamon roll. It's delicious. I would purchase that. And if this goes away, I would vote for it to come back. That's incredible. Pumpkin cashmere. Okay, I really like this scent. This is definitely, it's a gourmand, but it's a really light performer. So this one, just very, very light. Sandalwood tangerine, great performer. This one, very perfumey. I love this one either in bathrooms or I love this one in our master bedroom. I have this one going in there quite a bit. This was in the spring summer catalog and then it was discontinued. So hopefully, maybe she comes back next year, but no guarantees. Hopefully you put sandalwood tangerine in your club if you really liked it. This is definitely a really beautiful citrus and sandalwood mixed together. And it does come across as very much like a unisex type perfume or cologne type product. It's nice. Frightfully Delightful is one of the Disney collabs. And this is just peach and pumpkin together with a little bit of spice. It's amazing. Love it. All right, and now we get to talk about, wait, is there another one? Oh, you guys, we cannot forget the holiest of the grails, the Scentsy Almond Croissant. I love it. It's in my club. I think I have 2 in my club. It's not enough. I need this to come back. If we get some voting that includes almond croissant, I need you to vote for it. If you don't, I will find you. And I will give you a lecture about how good it is and how you just need to try it. You just need to try it. I'm telling you, it's so freaking good. It is delicious. It smells like the richest buttery croissant with like an almond paste, like kind of just in the middle of it. Oh, I want to eat it. It's so good. All right, you guys, let's start talking some candles. Okay, we're gonna start with the big Mama Jama because I finally finished my, look how big, it's as big as my head. And I have a large head, just so you guys know. Like it's weird on camera, like you can't really tell like how tall people are or like, you know, just their stature overall. I've had people meet me in real life and they're like, oh, I thought you were like way smaller than what you are. And I'm just like, nope. I'm built like a tank, you guys. I'm solid with a head to match. Anyway, so this candle was massive. This was a Candleberry cookie jar. I bought this back, I think it was the spring of this year. I know I bought it this year. And it took me forever to get through it because I don't remember how many ounces of wax this is. It doesn't even say on the bottom, does it? No, there's like no details. Ooh, don't. Sorry, that was just like a little piece of the wick. I really don't want that in my carpet. But Vanilla Crumb Cake was the fragrance that I chose. And I really like this scent a lot. These cookie jars are great. You're gonna get a lot of strength. You're gonna get a lot of throw. They're $159. They did have a like Black Friday special, so hopefully you got something that you wanted from Candleberry. Candleberry, I believe, does a soy blend. It's fairly clean burning, but it is not as clean burning as the Kringle formula. And that is always my standard, is like, how does it compare to Kringle? And yeah, this is just a little dirtier than that, but not bad at all. It's not like a paraffin formula at all. Good strength, good throw. Like I mentioned, the fragrance itself is very buttery, rich, like vanilla cake scent. If you're gonna get one of these, really make sure that you like the fragrance, because you're going to have it for so long. I actually had to put this away for a few months because I just got tired of the fragrance. And then I popped it back out again, burned it, and then I was like, oh, I'm tired of the fragrance again. So I would put it away. She does come with a lid. And this is a legitimate cookie jar, so you can clean this out afterwards. And I'm gonna put dog treats in here after I wash it extremely well. Like I will wash this multiple times before I put any like food either for us or for the dogs in here. Always make sure that you do that. But yeah, this will be perfect to reuse. I love reusing candle jars, and this one is definitely something that is very useful, right? So overall, do I think these cookie jars are worth it? 100%. As long as you can find a scent that you like and you know you're gonna like it for a long time. Will I buy another one? Yeah, but I don't think it'll be a vanilla crumb cake the next time. I think I'll probably maybe do, they have a version of the pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath & Body Works, and I really like that scent. And I would actually burn that probably kind of year round. Mostly I love it in the fall, obviously, but I would also burn that in the winter. I would, you know, even during the summer, I feel like I would light that up. It's just not really available during the summer months from Bath & Body Works, so oftentimes I don't burn it then, but I could do that. So yeah, thumbs up, love it. Okay, I have 3 candles here. I don't know where the 4th one went, but I purchased these from, this is a set of 4 Bellevue luxury candles, I think is what they're called. Bellevue luxury candles. You know you've seen these at your local Costco, have you? And you're probably like, should I? I think you should. These actually were quite good for the price point. So I got 4 of them for $19.99. So about $5 a piece. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. These would be fabulous as like gifts. You could do like teacher gifts with these, pair like a couple together, or do one of each and then like, you know, like a coffee cup and like, I don't know, make your own gifts. But I think these are really great as gifts. If you are buying them for yourself and you are expecting a strength and throw of like 8 or 9 out of 10, you're not gonna get that. But they are a good performer in a smaller space. So if you need candles for bedrooms, if you need candles for bathrooms, if you live in an apartment, if you live in a home that's older where the rooms are a little bit more separated and you don't have this huge open concept situation like I do, these are gonna perform a heck of a lot better for you. So anyway, I really liked all the scents. The one that I thought I would love the most is the toasted vanilla. And I liked it the least. Not that I hated it, I just, you know, I'm a vanilla girl, but this one just didn't really do it for me. I love the vetiver birchwood. I loved the berry clementine. By the way, this one did go in the candle crock. This one also went into the candle crock. But this one, I burned all the way down. And then there was also a, holiday tree scented one. I don't remember what that was called. And I don't know where the damn candle went. Craig probably threw it away because it wasn't empty. Like I did burn it all the way down. And yeah, they're great. I like these. They're worth it. I will pick up more. They usually have these out during the summer, spring, summer as well. Different fragrances, obviously. This was like their holiday offering and they were totally worth it, you guys. Totally worth it. All right, let's do some Homeworx. We have some hot cider donut. I love her. I've loved her forever. I have multiple backups. I will be continuing to burn this throughout the holidays as well. So, yep, lots of candles to get through. In fact, I keep looking over here because you guys, I have multiple Homeworx candles that I purchased 2 months ago that I still need to burn and review and get through. Like sometimes I just get really behind because I've been in this mode of wanting to burn things that I've had in my backup stash for a long time. So for all of these things back here, with the exception of like this one back here, these are all filled with candles. And then there's candles in the closet out in the hallway. And then there's candles in our guest room. They are everywhere. I'm really trying to whittle down my collection, and I'm really focusing on burning things that, you know, I have left over. So, but that means that I'm not getting to the stuff that's been sitting in the corner over there, and I really want to do that. So I'll probably have to, instead of doing just like 2 reviews per candle review day like I normally do, maybe I'll up it to 3 just to like get all the holiday content out, because it's like basically December. And there are still holiday candles that I have yet to review. So anyway, it's definitely a first world problem to have. All right, vanilla and musk from Bath & Body Works. I love this one, but she burns like garbage. So she does go into the candle crock. With the candle crock, your wax will not dissipate. So you're gonna have some leftover wax, but I do also have a video in the description box about what I do with some of my leftover wax. Feel free to check that out. But yeah, so this smells like nothing. There's no fragrance oils left in here. I didn't get the ambiance, obviously, for the second half, but I was able to get all the fragrance out of it, and that was fantastic. I love the candle crocks for extracting the fragrance at the very least. And I always have other candles going, so there's always ambiance. Like, so the crocks to me are not a waste. The lamps are not a waste. Yeah. If you are one of the people that thinks that crocks and lamps are like wasting your candles, I would love to know like your thoughts about that. Like, is it just because there's wax left over and like there's nothing you can do with it, or yeah, or you just really like to burn and not melt? I don't know. I'm sure there's like 100 different reasons, but I don't know. All right, we have another Homeworx candle here. This is the Raspberry Coconut Snowball, which in my review, I still stand by this. I think this is Vanilla Currant Biscotti. Slightly tweaked, but I think this is Vanilla Currant Biscotti. I don't think this smells like a coconut snowball. I love coconut snowballs. I used to ask my stepdad to get them for me from the gas station sometimes. Just that they're delicious, right? But the coconut snowballs from Hostess have a chocolate and cream center. The notes in here are raspberry, which is, I think it's currant. I don't think this smells like raspberry to me. Toasted coconut, yes, you will find those on the Hostess ones. Angel food cake and vanilla bean. Yeah, I'm just used to them being chocolate and kind of that marshmallowy flavor with the toasted coconut. But I did like this candle. I like the scent, but I also really like Vanilla Currant Biscotti. So, all right, Blue Spruce. This is another one of those that went into the crock, so that's why we have wax left. Listen, when I put this in the crock, it was like a 10 out of 10 powerhouse. I was able to leave my crock on for like a couple hours, and then I would have to turn it off. Like, it almost made me cough how strong this was. And this is a very fresh, outdoorsy holiday tree scent. Did I say it was Blue Spruce? It's Blue Spruce. So just very intense. Wasn't nearly that strong when it was burning, but if you're looking to get like a powerhouse performance out of this, pop her in a crock. Pop her in a crock. By the way, did I tell you that these guys fit in crocks? I think I mentioned that because I showed you that there's still some wax left in some of these. So those do fit into crocks. Okay, we have white chocolate cheesecake, another one that I burned to just about the halfway point and then I melted it. I don't get really white chocolate from this. I don't get anything from it now because the fragrance oils have dissipated, but this definitely has a really nice cheesecake note to it. I smell a little bit of like that crusty type note. I like this scent, but I don't think that I would personally like repurchase it, but I think it was definitely nice. If you are a cheesecake person, I think you should try it, but if you're not a cheesecake person, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of other things that I would recommend. First of all, have you tried this? This is one of my favorite holiday scents from Kringle. I'm so glad that one, they brought the fragrance back, but then also that they brought these mercury glass jars back. I love these jars, you guys. These are so beautiful. In fact, when I burned this all the way down, and then I plucked out the wick clips right away because I kind of want to save these mercury glass jars. I'm not really in actively floral designing right now, but I do love these containers, and I think floral arrangements would be really beautiful in these. So I don't know, maybe I shall return to my profession next year, but definitely not with brides. I'm past the brides, you guys. I can't. Oh my God, the timer's back. I just realized that the timer is back on my thing. That's fantastic. All right, 23 minutes in, we're plowing through. All right, so I have two of these that are gonna make you Halloween people cringe. I know, I melted them. I melted Vampire and Sinister from the Kringle Halloween collection. Here's the thing though, I am not a Halloween person. I've mentioned this multiple times. I am a fall person. I decorate for the fall. I don't have really any Halloween decor. I just never got into it. I moved to the US when I was 10 years old from Germany. When I was growing up in Germany, for us German kids, like Halloween wasn't a thing. It might be now. I feel like Halloween has kind of made its way over to Europe at this point, but like I had no idea what Halloween was. So my first year here, I was 10, and I was like, what the hell is this? Not going to someone's house to ask for candy. That's weird, right? Like that was such a bizarre concept for me. And I just never got into it. It just wasn't a thing for me. Didn't like it. So also I'm not into creepy, scary things. And so that's why these labels don't speak to me, but they speak to the Kringle Halloween people. And I know that they're crying that I didn't actually burn these, but I did put them in my candle crocks. These are great scents. They were both kind of fruity. I really enjoyed them both. I actually would like to see both of these fragrances in the regular lineup. There are reviews of both of these, so if you're interested, check those out. But yeah, good stuff. I like those. I love the Great Pumpkin. Listen, this was such a basic scent. Like, this wasn't exotic. This wasn't like terribly like, woo, you know, like this is like a take on pumpkin that has never been smelled before. It's pretty basic. It was a delicious gourmand pumpkin with some great notes of nutmeg in here. And I loved it. I love this scent. So good. I want this to come back every year. Just make it permanent. And this, did you get your jelly donuts when I posted about it? I hope so. I love this fragrance. I was shocked when they finally like restocked it, and it sold out pretty quickly. I did pick up 2 more myself. I didn't do more than 2 because I didn't want to be an ass, and I know everybody else wanted to try this as well, but this is one of my favorite scents from Kringle, and it's incredible. By the way, I will have a Kringle candle collab update very soon. Listen, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, we are waiting for labels. That is the holdup. We are waiting for the labels for my collab candle, and the labels were ordered 2 months ago. They're still not here. That's the holdup, you guys. I hate it. I really wanted this candle to launch way before we even like got to the holiday season, but it just is what it is. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. I just hope that you guys enjoy the fragrance. I love it. I cannot wait to share it with you. I need to actually film a video. I have samples that Kringle made for me, but like they don't have like the like professional label on them, just like a sample label basically. But I love it. I've already burned 1 entire candle. It's such a great like orange plum scent. I hope you guys love it as much as I do, but it is coming. It is coming, I promise. We are waiting on labels. It's super frustrating, and I get it. But there's your update. So as soon as it launches, I will let you know. Promise. All right, here we have Sweet Cranberry Pie. This is a fragrance that I love from Bath & Body Works. It came out in 2020, but I think it was also cranberry scone before as well. It's just incredible. It is so, the cranberry in here is very rich and almost kind of nutty. It's such a great scent, and yeah, I don't think it came back this year. I honestly have not been into a Bath & Body Works in quite some time, and I should probably go. I don't have much of a candle budget left for the rest of the year, and quite frankly, I don't need any more. I'm looking at a pile of holiday candles. I'm not going into Bath & Body Works, but if you happen to know if this has come back named as something else, let me know, because I will go in for that. All right, Juniper and Laurel. I really like this one. This was a leftover from last year. This was in my holiday tree recommendations video from Kringle Candle. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to rush because I'm coming up on 30 minutes and I didn't want to be here for this long. So Holly Tree from A Cheerful Giver. This is from their Keepers of the Light line. They actually sent this to me for free because my order arrived kind of messed up. I had some broken candles. I also had the wrong lids. So they corrected all that, and then as like a sorry, they also sent me like 2 of their holiday tree scents. So this is the Holly Tree. I really like the scent, very fresh, very clean, but you can tell like not the cleanest burn, but this is paraffin. This is just how paraffin has always performed for me, and I just don't love soot. I just don't like repainting things. It's expensive. And if you're doing it yourself, it's freaking time consuming. I hate it. All right, here we have a Homeworx Autumn Pumpkin from 2020. This was part of the trio that was available at QVC. Anyway, the Autumn Pumpkin, for whatever reason, has always, like the wicks have just died. So I put this underneath a candle lamp and it melted pretty much completely, with the exception, I think I just had the candle lamp kind of slightly off center, and so this side never really melted. But I love this scent. I actually bought the luxe size of it this fall. But I don't know why this one out of the trio never like stayed lit. Did you have that experience with this one? The Spiced White Pumpkin, and I think the other one that was in there was probably Harvest Leaves. Those burn great. They're no problems with the wicks, but sometimes that'll happen with a Homeworx where the wicks dud out. That is not the norm for me with Homeworx. My main beef with them, honestly, is the strength and throw of the candles. But anyway, we've talked that to death. All right, I gotta wrap it up. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. You're the best. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.